Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good week so far. Hope you're having a good holiday. Happy Easter. Happy Tuesday. So, let's continue with our careers through the 2018 Formula One game. Today we're gonna go to Spain. Hopefully the S will not be silent. The standings are the following. I am on P7 with McLaren with 30 points, even though last race was a disaster. Our teammate Alonso is at P9 with 14 points. The top three follows Kimi Raikkonen, Hamilton, and Bottas. But this should and probably will change. Spain. I really hope the S will not be silent. Okay, the usual messages. Goals. Complete one clean race. Define clean. Carl. Okay, now this is interesting. There is one long straight. I can see one interesting curve there. And I shouldn't have any problem here. Okay, new developments. The rear downforce upgrade is here, and the MGU-H upgrade is here. Jeff, race dry. Beautiful. Contract. Okay. R&D tree. Do I have enough for anything at all? I don't think so. Doesn't look. Ooh, no, this can give a boost. That's for sure. No, I don't think I have enough points for anything. But now we have to change the engine. We have to change. We change this one. We change. The turbo can still remain. I'd say everything can remain, but the engine itself, 73%, it's not the best. I really would like to force it. Force the force the engine to push it further, but I have no idea how much degradation will bear. And of course, if it reaches 100%, we might get disqualified, which I don't really want. So this is it. We changed only the engine. I want to squeeze out at least one more race of the turbo and the exhaust systems.
Welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. Over the next few minutes, the teams will be heading out onto this classic Formula One track for what we're expecting to be a very hectic practice session.
Very nice. Very hectic, you say.
An opportunity here then for the drivers to learn
Looks
the
like a
track
fast
and learn the
track,
car.
so what
and
I
of
will
course,
do
work out all the little kinks
is I
that
will
show up
try
when the teams put
a
these cars together at the circuit.
faster preset
Anthony
as
Davidson,
start.
this is all very familiar to you, of course, so why don't you give us an idea as to what the drivers will be getting up to in these sessions?
I'd say the first
you see after
responsibility
that
for drivers during pre-practice is
if
in
we
gathering
had to change
data
the
for
preset
correlation
itself or not.
purposes, which allows the engineers to match real-life data against the simulation. Secondly, the driver then needs to dial themselves into a circuit that they may not have driven around for a full year, which is a fact that's often overlooked. And then you finally focus on the details of car setup and the tyre wear. It's critical to have a good relationship with your engineer here so they can make the right adjustments at the right time to the car that ultimately bring out the performance you're looking for.
So let's set the
We're going to be logging
preset.
some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
How much time does it take the engine to be changed? Because it's still pending, so yeah, no idea. Gearbox. Yeah. I have only one gearbox. Looks like. So let's start with a normal warm up. I'm gonna go
We'll
for a
make the
track
changes you requested.
and just go a couple of rounds to have a feel for myself. I will cut the ERS, I will cut the fuel consumption just to feel the track itself. Let's see if I remember how to do that.
Don't push the car just yet. Track is still green. Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Okay. This will be an important combination, it looks like. And a big straight after that. With a huge braking. And a sharp right turn. Then an even bigger braking. And an even sharper left turn. Okay, almost 90 degree to the left. Up here right. Unforeseen up here right. And a almost complete hairpin here. Oh, okay, now this will be difficult. And I remember this one. It's a double L turn. Okay. Let's try to do this faster then. Couple of laps, maybe 2 or 3. Then we're gonna jump into the... Okay, this one can be taken faster. We're gonna jump into the tasks for the team. This can be taken faster as well, way faster. This one can be taken faster, but this one is difficult. This has to be extremely slow, looks like. And this one as well, because it throws the car the moment you want to steer the other direction. Extremely slow this one as well. Now let's see. What did I remember? Got it. I think I found the corner I hit the most. But of course, this is a racetrack after all, not a wish list. I have to remember how racetrack has to be driven on. How much fuel do I have? Oh, 10 laps. More than enough. Let's not try to turn on the grass here. That wouldn't be ideal for the car. Should I change the preset? It's out of curiosity. Because the car keeps sliding a lot. I might change the preset one towards the one setting towards the downforce. Yeah, I will change. Box this lap, box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Oh no, speeding the pit lane. Oh no. Something's not right with the car. I have a feeling something's broken. Or at least sounds interesting. Okay, the car preset will be changed. One towards the increased downforce.
Right, I'll get these changes made.
Let's try this then. We're on flying lap now. Let's save time. I have to hold the acceleration on in this curve. Try to go after the, well, I say optimal racing line, which is a patch on the tarmac here, you see, where the other cars drove. And that can be helpful to identify the optimal racing line. No! Front wing. And I even have the
We're
better
seeing major wing
downforce.
damage. Box, box, box.
Yes, box this lap, box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Who's that? Verstappen. You can pass me if you want, mate. You probably should have moved to the other side of the track. Interesting, because this is the better downforce preset, and I
Your
was
lap
sliding.
times are falling off. We want you to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box. What happened? Let me know you're okay.
What happened? Okay, no idea what happened. Okay. Well, retire from the session. Let the car get repaired.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top
Okay. Then, this is a sign. This is a sign that we shouldn't use the better downforce preset. Okay, practice 2.
That was a nasty.
Nasty incident. Yes, it was a nasty incident. Now, what we learned from the previous practice day, we shouldn't use what I think it's okay. So, let's start the tests. Track assimilation, or what the heck was that? I forgot to read it properly and correctly. Oh, such sunny day. I like it when it's sunny. I have to be very careful now because any tiny wrong press on the pedal can throw the car because it's sliding more and more. So let's try to keep the car between its boundaries. At least some boundaries. Let's see, somewhere here is the racing line. Okay, no, that's so far. We like that. But sliding. Wrong button. We're going to have to open the DRS there. Okay,
That's
almost
fantastic.
perfect.
You
Almost
obviously have a
perfect,
really
guys.
good
Almost
understanding of this
perfect.
circuit.
Let's try it again. Let's do perfect now. At least try to do perfect now. The perfect now is completely failed, looks like. I don't understand what do I need a decent track time as well to get these checkpoints on purple, or some hidden shenanigans so I didn't bought a DLC or something. Yeah, there's a problem. No idea. But we got our first red. That means we get another chance to perfect out everything, which is very
Great
nice.
stuff. You pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Yep. Green. Only one green so far. I'm happy about that. That is very nice. This one is a bit trickier, you see. The hairpin, missed, of course missed, no problem. I have really no idea what should I do here in this curve combination, corner combination. Should I just let the car roll? I'm not sure what's the optimal speed there.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk
Hey
you through the
Babagopi,
numbers.
thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Hope you're enjoying my driving so far. I'm aiming for a decent race, decent midfield finish. But of course we will see about that. Hope you're having a good week so far, even though it's Tuesday. And hope you had a beautiful weekend. Weekends are important now, you know. Box this lap, box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Okay, so I might just have to roll the car on the first left corner. Looks like that is a solution. So, this test was awesome. Wasn't 100% perfect, but it gave us a good foundation for the weekend, I'd say. Which was the next test? The tire management, fuel. I cannot remember which is the next one on the list, but I'm sure one of them is the tire, one of the fuel, and one the ERS management. Let's see where I lack. I lack in
Our
turn 1,
best lap so far is
turn
a
3, and turn 12.
1:26.6.
1 second. Yes. I had a feeling. A good magic Ben Hammer. Okay, next test, tire management. Let's start. Let's start with the softs. On a flying lap, of course. I have to remember to turn late there on the in the hairpin. And wide here as well. So, light braking, light acceleration, and let's throw the car. And purple is our goal. And their biggest enemies are the fast corners. Because we lose a lot of tire in the fast corners due to the increased rate of degradation. Okay, we are behind our target time, which isn't ideal. Okay, barely in target time. And this might be it. Beautiful. First try.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Yes, we did. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
We can move on to the next test, which will be, I think, the fuel consumption test. Looks it's enough for me to reduce the acceleration here.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yes, I'm now gonna box this lap, so I don't feel the reason, don't feel the need to worry about the fuel. Ooh, barely. Barely. You see? Corrected it. The M shows Malario, not N. Beautiful. Let's proceed to the next task.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You
Okay.
can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Fuel management. Hell yeah. Flying lap. We have to roll the car here then. Because we cannot change the fuel consumption here. Let's begin. The secret here is to let the car roll before we brake and accelerate out of the corner. And let's not shift too late here. Yeah, watching the fuel meter above, and I'm not touching the track here. That's the problem. Track limits. Oh no. That means the test's done. Over for this lap at least. Invalidated. I shouldn't really care about the fuel management right now. I think the perfect
That lap was no good. We need you
according
to
to
improve
shift
on that.
is in the purple zone of the revs. So not earlier, not later. Or in the red. Not sure. I don't understand the point of... Yeah, I thought I figured out the secret already, but it looks like I didn't. And I thought that rolling the car was the solution. It looks like it wasn't. Because it's all red.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Yes, I know I wasn't. Let's try this time. Try to shift on command and try to use the fuel as intended. Nope. Box this lap, box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Doesn't matter pushing me another lap because there is no chance for it. So I'm gonna box this lap now and push. To try to feel the track itself. But we'll see how it's gonna turn out. That was nice turning, by the way. I have to be there before the 100 meter mark, looks like, for a perfect cornering. Poor fuel saving. Oh no! Anyway. What's the next one? The ERS, right? Stop blowing that whistle, man. So, bad fuel management. It looks like the worst fuel management is when I brake very heavy. So I should brake a bit earlier, or I don't really understand it. Okay, ERS. This one is easy. We close the ERS and then, well, that's in purple. I should be closer here to the apex here. I feel like. Okay. Non-ERS and 1 lap and beautiful. And probably that should be enough, even for the target lap time. Looks like it is already at a second advantage here. Oh my, second and a half. Invalid, no! I just wanted to get closer to the apex. Oh, one more lap.
You're using up too much energy over the lap. Use less intensive deployment modes to maintain more charge.
The energy setting is on 0 for me. Fun fact, the energy setting is on 0. And it says I'm using too much energy. Interesting. Okay, I will not complain. His game is always right. Or is it? That was perfect. Let's try once again.
Your pace is too slow. Make sure to adjust your ERS mode to find the balance between speed and energy management.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Let me try not to spin out this time. Invalidated. I don't believe it. Box this lap, box this lap.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1 minute 25.4.
I didn't say that. Box this lap, box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Now let's do the ERS as intended, okay? It's a bit annoying that I mess up all the time. Well, this is one reason why I don't play on 110% difficulty. The other one is that I don't have the best and most realistic setup for the race, for racing. The tires might be a bit degraded. Okay, let's try this again. Because I know I can. I know I can complete this. but we sadly are slowly running out of time. I have sort of 1 hour allocated for these tests and to get used to the track, and 1 hour for the race itself, or at least a bit more on both sides. But this is annoying. Let's try now. And they're still there. No problemo. Let's start and finish it in the first run with a purple, without using the ERS of course, because it looks like we don't need it. Okay, we or go with both tires, both left tires on the edge there, or not at all. And here as well. Okay, good in time and good in the color itself. And beautiful, done perfectly. Box this lap, box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Let's concentrate here. That would be the optimal.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yes, I know, Jeff. I'm going into the pits. If you couldn't tell. Yeah, spinning the pit lane. Shoot. Oh boy. P10. Who the hell is using the horn? I can't believe it. It's annoying. Oh, and also join the garage as well. Good, I think we can go for the practice tree, and there we will do the qualifying pace and the race strategy itself. So, practice tree.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top 3 again are...
Okay, P10. Not great, not terrible. I will not complain because because expectations are made in a way which will benefit us, and it's calculated, and the lack of consistency is calculated within the contract itself. Target uptime P11. Okay, let's see. Race program started. Let's try not to go on these curves here because that can throw and will throw the car. Not good, not good. Too wide. But this one was perfect. Okay. Achieved.
Program complete and a
Very
job
nice.
well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Let's go one more lap and see what is the best time we can manage here. Hopefully this fella right here won't be in the way. Mr. Hartley, can you let me pass here? Of course you cannot. Box this lap, box this lap.
Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end
There's
of
no
this
reason
lap.
for me to stay out if I cannot do anything with Hartley. Hey little cubs, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. And hope you had a beautiful weekend. We are today in Spain. For now, sometimes the S is silent and sometimes it's not. Let me check the weather real fast because these clouds give me the chills. Not because I hate rain, but because I haven't driven in rain in these kinds of cars. And I do not know how much do I need to alter my driving style. So weather. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, not bad. Not bad, just cloudy. So, race strategy. Let's see the race strategy then. After that, we begin the Spanish GP. I really hate this corner. Not because it's downhill, but because I cannot nail the braking zone. Okay, let's go. We have to go 5 laps here within the target lap, lap time. Got it. So within the target lap time to get points for the race strategy itself. So far we are good. We are at 1.7 seconds. 1.7 seconds, 1.9 seconds ahead of the target lap time. Well, Ericsson might be a bit of a problem now, because I'm losing time behind Ericsson. But don't worry, here's the main straight, which allows me to use my DRS here.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Easy. Almost. But of course I wasn't on the proper race line. But I managed to do it either way. And we are inside the target lap time. That one matters the most now. The rest is just technical difficulties. Yes, and hiccups like this one cause the biggest problems during the race and during qualifying. This is where you can or I can lose.
Super job so far. We're getting great data.
Lot of points,
Stay focused.
Lot of valuable tenths and hundreds of seconds. And that's annoying sometimes. But I think that we have a good chance to be in the top 10. Finish in the top 10. We just need a proper pit stop strategy. And I'm thinking of a one-stop strategy. If I can set the tires as intended. They don't need it. Okay, very nice.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for.
Optimal
Keep it up.
pace. GG. One more. Nico Hülkenberg. Can we pass him on the outside? Yes, we can. I think we are ready for the race. Sorry, first qualification. Then we're going to race. So this one can be cut it that much. That's a big help. No, not on the grass. I can tell the car all day long if the driver wants to go on the grass. Okay. Box this lap, box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I told them. Damn!
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Do I look alright? Retire from the session. Okay. This is one way to go for the qualifying.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are a McLaren, Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel.
Okay, we can do P1 then.
Bad luck out there today. What do you think went wrong?
The wall was too close.
What caused that issue in practice? A new component?
Few parts were heavily worn, we need to improve durability. I'm still getting used to the power unit. Let's say I'm still getting used to the power unit.
You put in a lot of time on the track today. Was there a reason for this?
The car is reliable, so we can afford practice this much. Data gathering is an important aspect of practice sessions. I was getting a feel of the new aero package. The new power unit is great. I've been putting through its paces. Let's praise the aero guys.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Nice day. Okay, let's see the reputations with other teams. Well, I lost some at Mercedes, but I gained at Renault, Williams. I gained at the bottom teams, and I lost at the top teams. Understandable. They don't really like their drivers to drive into the walls. Okay. This one is a target. One clean race. Weather forecast. Oh, look at that. Such beautiful sunny without raining. That's what I like. That's what I like. Qualifying. Let's go for the qualifying.
Today's qualifying session is...
Okay, so what I will change is the amount of fuel. 20 kilos. Beautiful. And track. And let's do a proper drive out.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
It's qualifying after all. Proper drive out is required. I had to check where is. There was the end of the pit zone. I thought he was on a fast lap there. Oh, Hamilton is on a fast lap. Let's let him pass. I don't want to get called by the FIA because I was blocking a car on a fast lap. Tire status.
We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
No, there's no tire. Vehicle condition then.
Quick tyre update for you. Everything's looking nice and tidy on our end. Let us know if you start to feel any issues. There's less tyre deg than we feared. They should last a while.
Okay, beautiful. Now let's focus and let's look into a fast lap reset. Let's go. Let's see what can we do here. Beautiful. Too fast. I shouldn't have used the brakes. I just have to lift here, and that's all. But here I have to use the brakes if I'm taking that first corner fast as fast as hell. Let's see what can we achieve here. Okay, P1, P1. That's very nice, P1. With all the mistakes I made, P1. You see, this is one reason why I play at only 50% difficulty. The second is because I cannot set to 60%. I even found a way to set it without restarting the career, which I don't want, of course. But I know that I make enough mistakes that there is no reason for me to set the difficulty, because I make it difficult enough for myself. Something is repairing, looks like. Or not anymore. Interesting. Let's go one more round, and let's see if we can achieve at least something close to our best lap. Or let's see if somebody else can go a faster lap. We're slower than we should be with 0.7 seconds. Woohoo! Got it. I caught it. But we put there a purple sector too, which is very nice. Let's see if we can do a purple sector 3. I don't think so. Maybe? Now it's too late. We did heroes. Box this lap, box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Okay, let's return to the pit stop. Let's forward time just a tiny bit to see if others threaten our P1. And then we can proceed to the race itself. brakes are hot as hell. Yes, understandable. After all, they're getting a lot of load. The MGUH and the turbo will need changing towards the next race. Because they are getting worn. What is this green for? Never mind. We found the truck. And into the pits we go. Okay. Let's see if anyone can beat our time. I really would love to set the difficulty on 60%. Because sometimes if I feel the track, the AI has no chance. But when I don't, well then the AI mops the floor with me. Which of course isn't ideal. So, let's forward the time here. Session information, accelerate time. Nobody on track. Another couple of fast laps. Yes, everybody was. Okay. So far, nobody came even close to the lap.
Our best lap so far is a 1:23.0.
I think we can go easily to the race.
Grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go,
yes, let's go. Let's see the race strategy, the pit stop strategy here. I got the fastest lap. Of course, I got the fastest lap. Reputation hugely increased in the eyes of McLaren and Mercedes, it looks like, and Force India.
Well done. Very solid results.
Thank you.
You're looking good for the race.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I fear that if we change now, we will get some penalties, so we will leave it until the next race weekend. Okay, let's race. Welcome to Spain, but the S is silent.
What does the Spanish Grand Prix have in store for us today, I wonder? I hope we see some tight wheel-to-wheel action down the main straight, circa Mansell and Senna way back in '91. Or maybe we'll have a more strategic race here on a track where overtaking can be difficult. The Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya then, a high-speed 2.89-mile circuit which demands an efficient downforce package and bravery on the part of the driver, especially through the blind right of turn 9, which we might just see taken flat this weekend.
Probably that's why we got P1 in qualifying, because we didn't choose a
is
decent
alongside me as usual for the race today. Now I want to ask you about
package.
Sergio Perez. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
It's me, I'm Alario.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. It's McLaren in pole position then.
Hell yeah.
And P2 goes to Daniel Ricciardo. A strong showing.
You can skip this. Let's see the race strategy. This is the most important part.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
That's why. Oh, cross it up. Where? Still haven't found where I can, where can I put more fuel in the car? Let's edit the strategy. I really want to change this one to the soft tires or the medium ones, but it looks like I cannot. Of course, why should I? And if I do this, I can. Can I change this one back to super softs? No, because the mandatory are at least soft. This should be okay. Let's put 9 laps. Let's put 9 laps with the soft tires. Then 19 with the mediums. And what if I do this? No. The best looks like it's when I have... Wait. Super softs 5 laps. Medium 18. And I can push this for the mediums out to 19 laps. And this could be the optimum balanced race time. Or we could do 5. No, we will not do a 5-stop race strategy here. That's absurd. This should be. Wait, let me see. For some reason I really want to save these soft tires at the end of the race. Fun fact, I changed only this, and the whole timing just got obliterated. Never mind. This one to softs, this one to mediums, and this we will push out something like this. 19 with 4 to 5. Let's put 4, and maybe we push for 5 laps with the super softs. 20 or 19 with the mediums, and then sorry, then with the soft tires. Okay, now this looks like a nice strategy, but where the heck can I put more fuel in the car? I have no idea. Well, let's start it then.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tires as well, please.
Okay, we have to go through the gears, and then we have to use our brake as much as effective as possible with warming up the tires. Sounds straightforward, doesn't it? Okay, gears are done. Brakes are hopefully warmed up. Yes, 1000 degrees the best.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
What's gonna happen if I ask for the race update? Full race update, full race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Ricardo is behind you. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 33 laps to go.
Yeah, forgot. This happened here. All good, no problem. Let's warm up the brakes, then the interior of the tire through the brakes. And the game can take out take control of my hands. But of course, a bit of burnout will be needed, and some weaving. Burnout. Yes, of course.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Now I'm nervous. I don't like this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ricardo. I hope you get a 50-second penalty. Thank you very much. Such a great start here. If I wanted to start from the...
Okay, not a great start. Let's get back on track.
If I wanted to start from the rear, I could have just skipped the whole qualifying. Couldn't I? Of course I could. Okay, 2 positions up. Another position? No. We had to give that back. But here in the straight, we can do some magic now. Or in the faster corners.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Pit window. Okay. We'll see about that. I need to work myself up the ladder here. Because I don't want to get P20. Of course. Of course.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
As if I don't know.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
I can feel the loss of downforce. I hate it.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
This level of damage. Okay, damage from wing.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Unbelievable. I'm not paying attention. Malario, pay attention. Come on, Malario, you can do it. Pay attention.
Okay,
No, we do
entering
not
lap 3
change
now. DRS
strategy.
has been enabled.
We stick to our main strategy. And try to pick up some places here.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
We don't need strategy options. Thank you, Leclerc. Hope you don't mind. And there should be a DRS zone here, right? Yes, of course, but we're in a DRS train, which doesn't help. We need a new front wing.
Okay, careful brakes. That was very risky. We could have received a penalty.
We need
We have to replace that
something.
front wing.
Box this lap, box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Not the ideal start to the race.
Are you okay? That was a big
Something
one.
happened
Confirm
here,
you're
guys.
okay, please.
Something happened here which I don't really love. You know what? Let's restart. Because we were only 3 laps into the race. Hopefully this will help. Hey Lil Niggy, thank you for the follow. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. I almost had to end the stream before time. But luckily there's this magic button, which I sometimes feel bad about that.
Not the start we were looking for, but it's not over yet. Stay focused.
But if I end the stream too early, then there is of course nothing for you to watch. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Of course I'm right. On third, looks like I'm gonna be on the podium if I don't spin. So, what happened last round? The same thing, but in the first corner. Never mind, challenge accepted.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Yes, of course I'm gonna be the mediums. It wasn't planned to end like this, but if the gods of the Formula 1 wanted me to spin, they made me spin twice in a row. Now let's try to do something useful here without breaking the front wing or the front axle. Nice overtake without touchy.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
I just forget that I can go almost flat out here without needing to use the brakes. But it is what it is. Another beautiful overtake without touchy. We have to speed up, guys. Next lap,
A new strategy is
yes, of
available
course,
on the MFD.
the DRS will open, which will put us into the DRS train here. Another beautiful pass. And they should be another beautiful pass as well. A bit of touchy, but yeah, just a warning.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
This was a sign. Well, yeah, sorry. This was a sign. 2 out of 2, then yeah, this was a sign. Which means today's stream ends, well, in 2 minutes.
So
Ricardo
another
wins, right?
fantastic victory for Red Bull today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts.
Yes,
How did
Ricardo
they?
wins.
So here come our
Oh,
winning
boy.
drivers today, and what a race it. So then, it's time to see how this result
No.
affects the Drivers' Championship. It wasn't the best weekend for our
Oh,
championship
boy.
leader,
At
and
least
their
Alonso
advantage
moved
at the
up
top has been
3
reduced.
places.
Moving on to the driver of the day then.
And this
Anthony Davidson,
DNF.
who would you go for?
Difficult call, Crofty, but I'd like to say Sergio Perez.
Okay.
Well, things didn't really go your way today.
No shit.
Tell us what happened.
I hit the wall.
Not the best way to end a race. What went wrong?
I lost auto grip out there. Ooh. I will no comment on this one. Because it was my fault and there is no option.
It looks like your rival bested you today, doesn't it?
He's a great driver. I have a lot to learn. His car was yeah, he's a great driver.
It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it?
You're right. It was like a fairground with all those clowns. Oh no, we will not do that. Those were just friendly nudges. I wouldn't go far, but I do need to take things a bit easier in the future. Yep.
Appreciate your time.
Even though we lost some reputation with the team, it was the right choice. Damn. Now that's a lot. That was a lot of reputation, yeah. Oh boy.
What
Oh
on
boy.
earth was that performance? Come on, this isn't bumper cars at the fairground. Your results and conduct here matter, so pay more attention. We can't afford too many races like that.
Chill out, lady. I know. Oh boy.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Okay. Because we have still a lot of time, we can try one of these. Let's see, the 1995 Ferrari or the 1996 Williams. I have no idea what is the difference between these two, but I will go with the Ferrari. Because it's a Ferrari. Oh. At least let me give you some content if I mess up the race 2 times. What is my
Hello
task?
again, and
Overtake
thank you for
challenge.
joining us today for one of the few events this year that won't have a critical impact on the World Championship. So maybe we can all relax just a little bit more and enjoy the action from this wonderful field of historic cars.
It's a bit odd because it should have been overtake 14 opponents. The evening begins with a rolling start and the goal is to overtake the target number of cars before the time runs out. Okay, 14 opponents then. In 4 minutes. Now this will be difficult. Do I have DRS? No, I don't have DRS. Or I don't think I have DRS. Yes, the brakes aren't the best. Now let's try to go and to perform something. That's one. I can tell that they love to go fast because the brakes are almost non-existent here. Oh, this car is tuned for straight line speed. What the heck? Oh, this car is tuned for straight line speed only. Do I get some time if I pass? No, I don't get anything. Okay, 2 minutes and 10 more opponents to take. 9 more opponents. Eight. Seven? Yes, 7. This could have been taken way faster. I feel that we might not complete the challenge in time. Okay. 6 more places to get. Five more places. Four. And we have 1 minute. Oh, I might be able to do a double overtake. Now, am I at the fault because they pushed me out or what?
That was far too aggressive. Clean passes only. We don't want a penalty.
Yes, of course we don't. These cars slide. Okay, one more, 10 seconds. Beautiful. Done. G to the G. Target reached. Beautiful. First try. Fiat on a Ferrari. Nice. Okay. Advance. And this track is for next week, guys.
The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue.
Nice.
They'll be fitted to the car in time for the next session.
Okay, then. This was the race for today, even though it was failure twice. 2 DNFs. So after all, Spain was a... so it was a Spain with the S being silent. But never mind. Things like this happen. That's why I pushed out the streaming bracket for a bit. Do a longer stream. Hopefully a longer stream, but yeah. Nice. Thumbs up. So we see each other next week with the Monaco Grand Prix, or tomorrow with Far Cry 6. Which I'm excited about. So until tomorrow, have a nice afternoon, have a nice evening, and see each other tomorrow.